So are we witnessing the downfall of Liverpool this season? It's still fairly early in the season, but the fact is Liverpool have not really shown up to any games besides the Bournemouth game where they won 9-0. But the comical thing is Bournemouth is actually above them in the Premier League table as it stands right now. Now, yes, Liverpool still do have a game in hand against Chelsea, so who knows how that game could go. They could obviously lose that match and still then technically be below Fulham and Bournemouth, but it's really struggling for Liverpool. At the beginning of the season, I thought for sure they would be title contenders with Manchester City, but the fact is that is pretty much almost out of the question as of right now. Now, they do play Manchester City this weekend, so maybe they can start regaining some of their momentum by beating Manchester City, but this is going to be a massive uphill battle for Liverpool because the way Manchester City have been playing as of lately, it's going to be very difficult for them to get any points from this club. Erling Haaland, yes, has been a freak of nature. Kevin De Bruyne, Cancelo, all these players are just playing at the top of their game right now, whereas Liverpool, I'm not even sure there's a single player you could say they're playing at the top of their game. Virgil van Dijk has been just a shell of himself for the last couple seasons. I don't know if he's more worried about the World Cup, and that's why he's not putting 100% into each and every match. He's trying to save his energy for the World Cup because, as we know, he did not play in the last World Cup since Haaland did not qualify, and he did pick up that injury before the Euros, which, again, he missed out on that. So he hasn't really shined on the big stadium for his national team. So maybe in the back of his head, he's hoping that he can reserve some of his energy and play very well for his national team in the World Cup. Because of this, we're now seeing other flaws in their defense. Obviously, Trent Alexander-Arnold is the big one. Now, we already knew before this that he did have his flaws in defense. Again, he's more of an attacking right back. He's not known for his defense in the right back position. He's really good going forward, but because he's been lacking in the defense so much as of lately, and Virgil van Dijk has been able to pick up the slack, we're seeing Liverpool leak so many goals this season. It's like they can't even keep a clean sheet. Alisson can only do so much, and the fact is, there's so many opportunities for teams that play against Liverpool to score goals, and watching them, you're almost assuming they're going to let in a goal. And against Arsenal this past weekend, they let a goal in the first minute. It's just, I'm not even sure, mind-boggling how to express how this defense has been so bad and how they were so good so many years ago that, again, this season is just a complete reverse of what they used to have. This almost reminds me before Jürgen Klopp came to this club almost 7 years ago, how they just struggled to do anything in their back line, and it looks like they just don't understand what they need to do. They don't understand the tactics, and again, because they're so lost in defense, the rest of the team is then struggling. They're almost playing catch-up each and every match. On top of that, Mohamed Salah is probably having one of his worst seasons at Liverpool. Now, when I say worst, it's still a good season right now for him. He's just not finding the back of the net, which again is a big issue for this player and for Liverpool because they do rely on him. Now, he is getting assists, and again, he is being still very precise in his attack, but that final shot getting in the back of the net is not happening for him, and therefore, again, it's putting more pressure on him, putting more pressure on the team, and more pressure on the attacking third, and again, they can't get things clicking very well with him, and once he starts going, this may take some pressure off the rest of the team, but still, who knows when that's going to happen, and if it does even happen this season, because as we know, players really do not play well when they don't have the confidence, and I'm pretty sure Mohamed Salah is slowly losing that, and I think that almost attributes to his national team as well, not making the World Cup, losing a shootout for the most part to Senegal, and that could play a massive role in this player because since that time, we really haven't seen Mohamed Salah play that well, and that could be the reason why they have been struggling. Now, again, that being said, Liverpool still have the opportunity. Yes, they only have 2 wins, 4 draws, and 2 losses right now. It is still fairly early in the season right now to really predict if they are completely out of the race. But the fact is that they do have a massive gap to catch up to Manchester City and Arsenal right now. And the fact that they do play Manchester City this weekend could even further that gap for the most part. Now, Jürgen Klopp obviously will get the boys ready for this match, but really Pep Guardiola and Manchester City have been a well-oiled machine the entire season. Erling Haaland obviously is on all cylinders, scoring almost a goal each and every game. So again, I have a feeling he's going to score a goal in this game as well, just because the way Liverpool's defense has been struggling and very streaky, and Erling Haaland, Kevin De Bruyne, and Cancelo how much they've been clicking as of lately. So this will be an interesting game to watch. But overall, Liverpool, I have a hard time seeing them actually finishing the top 4 with the form they're playing right now. But maybe with Champions League, they start picking up some momentum from there. That will transition into the Premier League. But again, Jürgen Klopp has a massive issue to overcome with this club, the player's mentality, because if he does not, this could be the end of Liverpool and Jürgen Klopp, depending on how things go. So that is all I have for you today. If you did enjoy this video, comment down below what you think about Liverpool right now. If there's certain things that they need to do, whether that is bench Virgil van Dijk, because again, maybe that'll help them out, maybe change their tactics or do something else, comment down below. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. It helps get this video to more and more fans such as yourself. So that is it, and I will see you next time.